Well, hello, Gemini, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot card reading for July 21st through the 27th, and these are general readings for Gemini's Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And before we begin, please consider subscribing and help support the channel. Thank you so much. So with that, let's get started. And I'm using the Trippin Waite tarot card deck, and it does have like a 60s type of theme to it. All right. Let's first see what crystal is being suggested for you, Gemini. It's coming through. Oh, okay. All right. Not surprised. Rose quartz, love. It's all about love, your heart chakra. It's just like beaming off of the card. And I actually have some rose quartz nearby. All right. Let's check out the Enchanted map. And see, this is good for direction. If you need some direction in regards to love, work, home, circumstances. What's coming through for Gemini? What does Gemini need to hear? Ooh, Dragon's Lair. Okay. Ooh, this is very challenging energy that's coming through but at first it's reminding you that you're always protected and you're divinely directed, Gemini. You have a built-in kind of like warning system when things aren't right. Be aware of that this week. But this is a card of kind of indicating you're stepping into dangerous territory, maybe unknown circumstances. This is about being very careful and aware of your surroundings. The path that you're on or going to be going on very shortly is one that's going to challenge you big time. Now, it can also be exciting, exhilarating. It can be like the energy of when you're entering into a new relationship, you're not knowing what it's going to bring. But there's a reminder here from the guide saying a life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. So there's a new experience that's calling to you, Gemini, and that's one that's going to test your courage. I'm getting a message of you getting a clean break. Getting a clean break. That's the message that's coming through, but the choice is yours. You might be taking a risk. There's something new that wants to come about. And it's really going to be very challenging. So let's dive in to your reading further here and see what that might be. Let's pull a card in regards to love. We'll see if anything comes out in that area. But you got the rose quartz crystal. So this is about anything that is love. You hear that phrase, love and light. Anything that is love, happiness, a balanced energy. It's the opposite of negative energy. It's very positive energy. So there could be some negative energy coming your way, especially with it's called the Dragon's Lair. And I think there's some eyes peering. There's something kind of like hiding in the shadows. So really a warning here, be aware of your surroundings, especially at night. And you might be going into an area that you're not familiar with. So it's really a strong warning. Haven't really gotten any warnings other than just expect the unexpected. But this is a little bit more than that. So what do we got in regards to love? It might be a new relationship. Well, it's attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Well, for some of you, it can be if you're dating. This definitely can be new territory. You have to really go about it in a careful way, and possibly where you're meeting the person. is a place or an area that's unfamiliar to you. So, so definitely can be in regards to a new relationship. Let's see what else is coming out in the cards. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And we have the rose quartz crystal. But strong warning from the Dragon's Lair here, Gemini. Be careful of your surroundings. That's a general warning for all Geminis. Let's see what's going on the money front. Freedom of time. The freedom to do whatever you want with your time is one of the ultimate benchmarks of an abundant life. You are the master of your schedule. So for some of you, might not be working a very rigorous job. You might be retired, doing what you want. You could be doing some kind of side gig, a side business, where it's on your own terms. So it's always excellent to have the freedom, being the master of your own schedule. You could be a boss, All right, let's see what the tarot has to say for you, Gemini. Definitely can be if you're meeting someone for the first time, it's in an unfamiliar place. I would check it out first before you meet the person. Check the area out, and if you don't get good vibes from it, I would cancel the meeting. All right, what's coming through? What does Gemini need to know here, especially in regards to Dragon's Lair? All right, you got the Ace of Swords. This is an opportunity that's been a long time coming, one that's going to be very successful. I did feel that you're going to be challenged to the core in regards to new growth, a new direction for yourself. That is also with the Dragon's Lair, but there's that warning there of be aware of your surroundings, be careful. It could be in regards to, you get to do whatever you want, when you want. You're the master of your schedule. So Ace of Swords is success. It's blessings coming in. And I feel that it's something that's a long time coming. An opportunity. And it can be in regards to love, or clients, or a business, or a job opportunity, a gig. They're telling me a gig. You might get a gig, Gemini. All right, and we have the Queen of Wands. This is an Aries, a Leo individual. Possibly seeing your gifts, your talents. I always pick up like the Queen of Wands is a recruiter. She can see your gifts and talents, even the ones that you might not realize. She sees the potential in you and certainly can put you in the right place at the right time with the right people. So it can be, in regards to the message with the Dragon's Lair, where you're going to be challenged by what we would normally call biting off more than you can chew, but you're up to it. You're up to this opportunity because you've been waiting for it for a long, long time. So it can be the Queen representing someone that gives you, if you have a business that, gives you a gig and you take it. And it's really uncharted territory because there's some facet of it that you haven't done before. It might be a special request. But I see, it's in regards to love, and people are getting attracted to you, Gemini, and you're a master of your own schedule. So take that how it resonates, Gemini. All right. Oh, this is beautiful. We got the Ten of Cups. This is what I call the happily ever after card. This is what we're all striving for. Whatever makes you happy, whether it's a new home, whether it's being partnered, whether it's having a family, or all of the above. That is what you're headed for. But at the discretion of the Dragon's Lair, where you have to be careful about your surroundings. It's basically that. Be careful of where you're going. I keep getting a vision of you're going to an area, a neighborhood, something, you know, a home, whatever it may be. You need to check out the area first. Okay. So 10 of Cups is one of success, happiness in whatever it is that you're trying to do at this time. There's lots of love. You know, we've got the attraction. You're attracting love, enjoying the moment, you know, and the opportunity that you've been waiting for has arrived. All right, Gemini, what else do we have? Wow. You feel stuck? Wow. Probably because you waited for this opportunity so long. This is an illusion, though. This is not being stuck. You've got plenty of options. Now, if you do, if this does resonate where you're going to an area you don't feel right, then I would just cancel and try to reschedule and maybe try to come up with a new meeting place, however that may be. You know, however that resonates, whether it's for a client or maybe it is, you know, somebody that you're meeting for the first time, dating. You know, it's something where people were attracted to you. People were drawn to you is what the cards are indicating. Be careful of the area that you're going into. Very strong message here. But you might be feeling the restriction. This can be you picking up those feelings. And if so, cancel, reschedule, turn around, you know, come up with a different solution. But the Eight of Swords can be that you think you don't have any options, but you really do. It is a card of illusion. It's your mind kind of, you know, thinking that you're stuck in a situation or a circumstance. And that's what this card's kind of trying you to get you to be proactive about. If it feels off, it is off. I think you got this once before, Gemini. I remember a very strong a reading. It might have been some time ago, but I'm getting deja vu from a reading that I might have done for you, Gemini, where you had to be very careful of your surroundings. All right. We have the Five of Wands. So there can be a lot of disruption. There could be a lot of discussion, conflict. Five is a challenging energy here. So it can be in regards to maybe work, the work that you do, where you're getting a lot of input from everyone at the same time of how things should be done, how it should go. I'm picking that up. So there's a lot of conflict where everybody's trying to be heard, so to speak. So here's the challenging energy, because the Dragon's Lair message was about something that was really challenging you. And I think it's almost like the energy of biting off more than you can chew, but actually you can handle it. You know, you might feel you're stuck in a situation here, you know, with this Five of Wands energy. Let's see what your last card is. All right. Okay. Yeah, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Wow. This is a very positive card, though. It's an indication, Gemini, that, you know, you're going to trust your gut instincts. You're going to do what's best for you. You know, if you feel a situation is unsafe, if an area is off, a circumstance, a situation, or, like I said, an area, you're going to back out of that situation. You're not going to feel stuck. You're going to have some options. It might be a little bit frustrating, but there could be in regards to Mercury retrograde right now. And you actually did get the Queen of Wands, which can represent Leo. And this is Mercury's in Leo right now. So there can be a situation, you know, where you have to be very careful. You're going to be challenged. You might be frustrated. There's conflict coming in. but you're going to be able to get through it. There's going to be blessings in disguise as well. And then I do see the blessings here on the Ace of Swords. So I do feel there is an opportunity coming in. And this is something that's going to launch you in what I feel is going to be a new direction, Gemini. All right. Well, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.